Alright, Bo's back, full strength squad, clubhouse is happy. This just might be a decent season after all. Hello? Oh, Roo, how is my favourite Korean pitcher? Not good, why, what's wrong? What do you mean you can't play? You stubbed your toe on a coffee table? Oh, you're hilarious, mate, really. Oh, you're serious. A stubbed toe, seriously, mate. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, welcome to Season 2, Episode 5 of the Toronto Blue Jays, and today we are going to be playing Bogey Team, the Baltimore Orioles in Major League Baseball. We're also going to have the first look at the International Amateur Free Agents, and before any of that, Roo has injured himself tripping over a coffee table in the hotel room. Unbelievable. He's only going to miss a week, so it could have been worse, I suppose. You know, he survived the coffee table, which is nice, but yeah, I mean, what an idiot. How injury prone can you be that you hurt yourself in your hotel room, basically stubbing your toe, let's be honest. So there we go, that's Roo and his injury. But otherwise, we're healthy. Bo is back, which is excellent news. I think he's only been back for 1 or 2 games, so he's back in the lineup, which is amazing. We're definitely a better team with him in there. And the team chemistry, we're absolutely flying. Look at that, ecstatic. Yeah, it's a happy place right now to be, the old Toronto Blue Jays, which is excellent. A quick look at how we've gone since last episode, and we will see that we left off. Where did we leave off? Against Boston here, wasn't it? The game that we threw away needlessly. Then we won the next 2 games to win the series, which is good. You can see here we've got all our runs in the first 2 innings of Game 3, and then just kind of took the afternoon off, which is fine. Patterson got the win in that one. 6.2 innings, 1 earned run for a very, very nice start indeed. Patterson's actually been quite decent for us so far. Then we went and played the White Sox. Lost Game 1 in extra innings, which was always frustrating. Game 2, though, a 6-1 win, and that doesn't really tell the whole story. Cespedes was 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, an absolute star of the team, batting down there at number 8. So well done to Cespedes, and Duplantier with a good start there. 5.1 innings, 1 earned run for him. And Roo, who's actually been doing quite decent. His ERA, we'll have a look at sort of the ERAs and all the stats in a second, but yeah, he's actually not been doing too badly. But this is where things started to go a little bit downhill for us. We played the Yankees. We lost 2 really, really close games, which was frustrating. Game 2 here, we blew it in the 8th and the 9th innings. Look at that. We scored 4 runs in the 7th and then let them go equal in the 8th, and then they got ahead in the 9th, which is, as I said, frustrating nonetheless. And then we in game 3 here, we absolutely blew them to pieces. We scored 6 home runs in this game by 6 different players. We have power throughout the lineup where we want it. Fisher got 1, Vlad Jr. got 1, Gurrell Jr. got 1, Jansen got 1, Tellez got 1, and Drury got 1. So wonderful stuff with the bat there. 6 home runs. Not the best pitching performance, but we got the job done with the bats in that one, which is excellent. Then things started to go really wrong because we forgot how to bat. We lost both games in the series against Milwaukee. We scored 1 run in 18 innings. That's not the Blue Jays we know and love. Then we went and played Minnesota, and we lost 2 games in this series as well. And I'm starting to think, oh no, we've been here before, haven't we? But we did okay. We ended up coming back. We can see we've got some runs sort of in that one, but then we won the last 2 games of the series, 6-0 and 10-3, when the bats eventually woke up. So a little bit of a slump, but came back, which is good. Then we played Tampa Bay, who were effectively battling with the top of the division, and we won 2 of 3 against them, which is amazing. Game 1 here, we snuck it in the 9th. They got 2 to tie it up, and then we got 1 we got 1 back basically to make sure we did go on and win that game. And this was Hendricks blowing a save, but then ending up with a win undeservedly. Hendricks has actually gone a little bit downhill, to be honest. Then we went into Game 2 here, and we threw this away like you would not believe. We gave up 4 runs in the 8th, got 1 back in the 9th to tie her up again, and then gave away 5 runs in the 10th. So we really did snatch defeat from the jaws of victory there. Hendricks again, look at that. 0 outs, 4 runs given up. His ERA, he was at half an ERA, half a run ERA not that long ago. Now he's up over 4. And yeah, that just went a little bit wrong for us, this one, unfortunately. Singrani was sort of sowed the seeds of, and Fernandez as well, sowed the seeds of defeat in that one, unfortunately. Then we played the Cincinnati Reds. We won 2 of 3 against them. We then played Tampa Bay in Tampa, and we won 2 of 3 in Tampa, which is absolutely amazing and somewhat has rescued what was otherwise a bit of a disappointing June, to be honest. We had a few too many Reds in there. We won 12 of 23 since last episode, so a smidgen over 500. If we go and have a look at the standings, we can see that we're no longer top of the division. We're just half a game back, though. The Yankees are right there. And Baltimore, they've dropped away a little bit, so this is really a series that we should be trying to win. And we are currently in the wild card spots, which is the minimum, I think, of where we want to be right now, given how things are going. But Bo's back, and there's definitely a chance for us to kick on here. Quick look at how everybody's stats are going for the season. You can see this is batting stats. We don't care about that for pitchers. So you can see everybody there. It's going to be Jack Patterson that gets the start for us today. You can see he's on fire. Duplantier is on fire. Pearson's been on fire most of the season. So everything there is looking really, really good. If you want to have a longer look, just give it a quick pause. And the batting side of things, we can see there, Gurriel Jr. is in a nice run of form right now. Vlad Jr. has been just hitting runs for fun, basically, batting .352 this season. No one's been particularly disappointing. The biggest disappointment's probably been Cespedes, because I brought him in to try and just sort of bat .250 for us, but his on-base percentage isn't too bad, so he's not doing a terrible job for us. Him and McKinney are just in a little bit of a slump right now. Now, there is one trade to catch you up on as well. Now, to get this trade done, we had to give up Cameron Eden, a average at best, I'm going to say, shortstop, so we really didn't give up too much. And in return, we got Marshall Kaskowski. Now, I think it was it William in the comments? Apologies if it wasn't you, William. But somebody tipped me off to this guy in the comments, and so he went and got the trade done. Control's an issue, but everything else is quite decent, to be honest. So we just completed that trade sort of today in game. So he hasn't played a game for us yet, but we've got him up in AAA. And potentially we've got ourselves a nice little closer if we can just work on the control ever so slightly. That's just a small issue there, but that's a trade that we've done. All right, let's have a look at these international amateur free agents. So we can see here there's not too much to look at. We've got a right fielder here that seems to be the best option. Now, that's our head scout. If we look at OSA ratings, you can see Ruben Gonzalez here is a little bit higher rated. Also, Angel Herrera as well. As a right fielder, but otherwise there's not really too much. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm tempted, given how much money these guys are going to want, and I don't know, I'm tempted not to go for anybody, because you can see here, I mean, we're looking at $4 or $5 million just to get them across, and there's no one that's really jumps out at you as being sort of a potential star of the future. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. They're sort of the top rated guys there. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. Now, in terms of the draft negotiations, we basically got everybody that we wanted except for Christian Little. Now, he was our first round pick. And unfortunately, we just couldn't get him across the line. But everybody else we did manage to get, which is fine. So we'll get a compensation pick for him. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but it's a shame. He just wanted a little bit too. I think he wanted 11 and a half. Was it 11 and a half? Yeah. And I think I went up as high as maybe 7 or 8. I think I went as high as 8, maybe 8.5, but he didn't want to do it. So it is what it is, I guess. All right, let's go and have a look at the team we're sending out to face the Orioles. And this is it. It's going to be Kevin Biggio leading us off today, playing second base. Bichette's going to slot in at second and shortstop. Vlad Jr. bats third at third base. Rowdy Tellez cleans up at first. Gurriel Jr. is, I've got to stop calling him, that's not his real name, is it? He is the designated hitter, batting 5. Randall Grishuk bats 6 in right field. Derek Fisher bats 7 at left. It's Reese Maguire batting 8. He's the catcher. Billy Hamilton in center field bats 9. As I said, Jack Patterson takes the mound for us. And we're up against Michael Bowman today for the Baltimore Orioles. He is a 25-year-old youngster. So far, ERA this season of 6.75, whip of 158, ERA plus 74, and negative WAR. Yeah, let's hope he lives up to his ERA today. And here we go. Welcome to Baltimore. Let's get this show on the road, and it's Biggio leading it off for us today. 3-1 is the count on the leadoff man. And as we can see that, Baltimore, as I said, that we've struggled against them in the past, but this season we're in decent form right now. We're looking to be a decent team, and they're struggling a little bit. So, albeit away from home, I really would like to try and at least win this series, if not sort of sweep it. Bo Bichette comes up now with Biggio at first. Bichette has hit into a double play there. Has the run, Bo, run! Oh no, he doesn't get there, and maybe he was better off injured. It brings up Vlad Jr. I'm just joking, Bo. Please don't get injured again. First pitch swing from Mr. Vlad Jr. What can he do? He's hit that relatively well, but it's going to be caught out there in center field, and that'll do it for the top of the first. Patterson comes in to pitch now, and as I said, he's doing really well. ERA of 3.73, a 5.5 record. But what I do like about our pitching staff right now is that, I mean, we're young to start with, but everybody so far is sort of coming into a little bit of form. We're not as reliant on Pearson this season. And yeah, like I say, Patterson's doing well. Duplantier coming good. Kay is being solid like he was for us last year when we sort of called him up. So it's a happy bullpen right now. Oh, someone turned the lights out. 0-2 is the count on Anthony Santander. That's been hit to the fence. The first hit of the game. And it's going to be a double for the Baltimore Orioles' number 3 hitter. Hopefully, that's going to be all they get here. Austin Hayes comes in now. He's batting .279 this season. 3-0's the count. Come on, Patterson. Back on it, mate. He loses him. Maybe with the open base, not the worst thing. Yusniel Diaz comes in now, batting .244 this year. And Patterson, he's induced the ground ball. It should be an easy out at first. It is, and there we go. We do get out of that innings. Just a little bit of nervous moments there with 2 on and 2 out, but job done. Rowdy Tellez is going to come up to bat for us now, lead us off, batting .270 this season. And when he hits them, he tends to hit home runs. Oh, he's hit that. It's got over the head, but under the fence, unfortunately. But Rowdy Tellez is going to lead us off with a double. Go on, Rowdy. Excellent, excellent stuff. That's how you like to lead off an innings. And now with Gurriel Jr., who is in a hot streak coming up to bat, can he knock in this run for us? He's batting .254 this season, but as you can see there, recently doing a lot better. 2-2's the count. Come on, Gurriel. No, he strikes out. That is 1 away. Brings up Grishuk now, batting .237 this year, and to be honest, a little bit disappointing. 1-2's the count on Randall. Randall has popped her up into right field. Now, is that deep enough to get Tellez to third? He's not the quickest. And he stays at second. And suddenly we're 2 away, and it's Derek Fisher batting .228 this year, who I really don't have much faith in. Come on, Derek. Come on, mate. He has grounded at the second base, and we cannot take advantage of that Tellez leadoff double. And that'll do it for the top of the second. Patterson comes back out to face Bannon, who is batting .239 this year. 1-1's the count on him. That's been slapped into right field. Fisher is there, and oh, it's Grishuk that's there. Fisher must be in left field, is he? He is. And that is 1 away. Brings up Mancini now, batting .285 this season. 1-2 is the count. And Patterson sits him down. This is good stuff, Jack. Good stuff, mate. It brings up Freddie Galvis, star, of course, of the Seattle Mariners. And Galvis has it's a single. It's a 2-out single for Freddie. And if you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, out of the park 20. All right, Richard Urena, another of the wonderful Mariners players. I wonder what he's up to these days. Old Dickie Urena. That's been slapped into center field though. Galvis goes to third, and suddenly with 2 out, we've got runners at the corners. And yeah, that was a nice little Mariners reunion, but it needs to end now, please, Mr. Patterson. Come on. Oh dear. It's going to drop in, and that is going to be the lead for the Baltimore Orioles. And with 2 out, they've gone from no one on to a run across the plate. They're still going here, and Patterson, this needs to end, please. 1-0's the count. That should end it. Vlad Jr.'s there, over to first. And damage done, unfortunately for us, in the bottom of the second, but not too much damage. Reese McGuire now comes in the bat, batting .272 this year. Perhaps he should be a little bit higher up the order. Maguire pops that up, though, into right field, and that will be 1 away. Maguire has really dropped off recently, which is why he's not higher up the order. If you remember, was it even as recent as last episode, he was batting well over 300, so it just kind of is what it is. Billy Hamilton pops that up into shallow center field. Oh, it's dropped in. Well, there we go. There we go. It was an error. No, it wasn't. So Billy Hamilton's on base with 1 away. Now we know he's rapid. Can Biggio move him around? Oh, well, we can, but not perhaps in the way we would like. Hamilton's suddenly in a run-scoring position, and Biggio with a chance to knock in some RBIs. Full count on Cavan. And he watches strike 3 go past for 2 away. It brings up Bo Bichette. Hit into a double play last time. What can Bo do this time? Bichette grounds it to second, and that'll do it. I toyed with putting Bo a little bit down the order because he has just come back from injury, but yeah, we have him batting second anyway. Patterson with the first pitch swing. Ground ball there to Vlad Jr. Over to first. Tellez makes the out, and that is 1 away. Patterson now to Austin Hayes. Now, he walked him last time up. 2-2's the count this time. That's been slapped down into right field, and that will be at least a double. Grishuk's in there somewhere. Gets it out quickly, and it is no more than a double. But with 1 out, we do have a runner in a scoring position again. And it's Diaz to the plate. 0 for 1 he is today. 0-1's the count as well. That's been... no, that is 3-0. Well, that's not what we wanted to see, is it? Patterson is having a tough time today. The first innings looked so good as well, didn't it? And it's just been a little bit downhill from there. Patterson now, if he can recapture his form, he's up against Bannon. 1-0 is the count. 1 out, no one on, and that should be 2 away. Bichette's there, over to first, and Tellez makes the out for 2 away. Brings up Trey Mancini again. He's 0 for 1 today. 0 for 1 again is the count. That's been slapped into right field again, and I don't know what Patterson's doing, but yeah, that might even be a triple, is it? No, he does hold up at second. Grishuk gets it in, and yet again we find ourselves with a runner in scoring position, and we do not want to be dropping many more runs back than this. Freddie Galvis, who was 1 for 1 today. First pitch action. That has been popped up. It should be caught out there. Grishuk's coming around. Hamilton's in the vicinity as well, but Grishuk makes the catch. That ends the innings, but we fall further behind. We've given up 7 hits, 3 runs, and Vlad Jr. to lead us off. 3-1 is the count on Vlad. Good hitting count. If he can get a hold of something, he walks. That's fine. We'll take that. Leadoff man aboard for Rowley Tellez, who, of course, hit a double last time up. 1-2's the count this time. Come on, Rowdy. Watches strike 3. That is 1 away. And Gurrell Jr. now, who's 0 for 1. Full count on him as well. He has hit into a double play, and that will do it for the innings. Unbelievable. Sometimes you just get the feeling it's not your day. That's 2 double plays we've hit into now. It's going to be Richard Uriner to continue. Come on, Patterson. Sit him down, mate. That's down there towards third base. Vlad has it over to Tellez, and that is the first out of the bottom of the 4th. Brings up Ratchman, the catcher, batting .335 this season. He's 1 for 2 today. 3-0's the count, and he's lost him. Maybe we're setting up the double play. Gabe Lawson comes in now. 0 for 2 he is. Batting .295 this year. Another full count. And he struck him out. Okay, good stuff, mate. For a second, then I thought he'd walked him again. Santander with 2 out comes up to bat. He's 1 for 2 today. Come on, Patterson. That should be out. Vichette's there over to second base. And that is Big Gio to make the play. Excellent stuff. Much, much better innings, that one. Top of the 5th, Grishuk to lead us off. This is the weak part of our order. What can Grishuk do with the first pitch? He's hit it, but popped her up into left field, and that will be 1 away. Derek Fisher now will come in to bat for us. What can he do? 0 for 1 he is. Full count on Derek. Come on, mate. Come on. Oh, it's a swinging bunt. Is he going to beat it out? He just might, you know. Oh, Derek Fisher with the bitch hit. Gets himself to first. We'll take it. And it's going to be Reese McGuire now. Now, Fisher can steal bases as well. First pitch swing. Oh, and McGuire's popped her up. That'll be Fisher still at first. And it's going to be up to Billy Hamilton to try and keep this innings going for us. He is 1 for 1 today. Come on, Billy. We've gone for the steal. Fisher gets the second. So if Hamilton can put something in the outfield now, we just might find ourselves pulling a run back. Full count, though. 2 out. Come on, Billy. He has run, Billy Hamilton. No, he's not going to get there. And we end the 5th still scoreless and only with 3 hits to our name. Patterson to continue to Austin Hayes. Come on, Paddy. Full count on the leadoff man. We do not want to lose him. And we strike him out. Excellent stuff there. 4 strikeouts for the day. Diaz, who of course hit that home run last time up. 2-2's the count on him. Get your revenge, Jackie. Come on, mate. Oh, and he does. This is much, much better stuff. All right, it brings up Rylan Bannon. He is 0 for 2 today. 2-0 is the count. That's been slapped into right field. What is it with them hitting him into right field today? Grishuk fields it, keeps it to a single, but that is a man on for Troy Mancini, who is 1 for 1 today. 0-2's the count. And Patterson rings up another one. Excellent stuff. All right. Can we get something going in the 6th? It's Kevin Biggio to lead us off. He's 0 for 1. A couple of walks in there as well, I think. 2-2's the count. Come on, Kevin. He gets it back up the middle, but that's going to be caught there by shortstop, and that is 1 away. Bichette now 0 for 2 today. Come on, Bo. Come on, mate. Full count on him. Can he get something going here for us? He's hit it well. It's unlucky. Robbed of a hit there. And that is 2 away for Vlad Jr., who's 0 for 1. Can Vlad get something going for us? 2-2's the count. Vlad has got himself a base hit. There we go. And with 2 out, we have a man at first, I should say, for Tellez. Can Tellez lick a stamp and send one here? 0-2's the count. Tellez, watch your strike 3. Oh, at least swing, mate. Come on. And that'll do it for the top of the 6th. Alex Reyes comes in now. Let's hope he has a good day. If he has a good day, then anything's possible. But if he has a bad day, then anything's possible. Look at that. He averages 15 and a half strikeouts per 9 innings. That, unfortunately, though, has been hit to the fence, and it's going to be at least a leadoff double. It might even be a triple. No, Fisher keeps it to a double. And that's not the way we wanted to start this innings. And Freddie Galvis, unfortunately, is having a good day. Nicky Uriner comes back up to bat. 1-1's the count on him. He slaps that into left field. That should be playable out there for Fisher. He makes a simple catch. Freddie Galvis goes back to second. That's 1 away. Rochman comes back out to bat. 1 for 2 he is today. Reyes strikes him up. Excellent stuff. 2 away. Brings up Gabe Lawson, who's 0 for 3 today. Can we keep the O, please, Mr. Reyes? That's been popped up. Biggio is going back. He'll make a simple catch. And that ends the 6th innings. All right, we need to start getting some runs here, please, boys. It's Gurriel Jr. who's 0 for 2 today, facing the new man, Will Vest. ERA of just over 6 for him as well. Oh, that's been very, very nicely hit by Gurriel Jr., and that is 3-1. Much, much more like it. That's what we like to see. An 18th home run of the season for Gurriel Jr., and maybe this is the innings where we get ourselves back into it. We'll get into this Orioles bullpen and make them wish they weren't born. Come on, boys. All right, it's Randall Grichuk now. He's 0 for 2. What can Randall do? 1-0's the count. Grichuk has got himself a base hit, has he? Yes, he has. That drops into left center. Grichuk stands at first. And this is the weak part of the order. If Fisher can get himself on base, he's 1 for 2 today already. Come on. Fisher lays down a bunt. It's a horrible bunt. But, oh, it's an error. They're falling to pieces. They're falling to pieces. The Orioles are choking. Somebody get a doctor. And with no one out, there's runners at second and third. And it's up to Reese McGuire now to put us into the lead. Come on, mate. He's 0 for 2 today. A first pitch swing by McGuire. He's got himself a hit up the middle. That's 3-2. Fisher stays at third. None out. Runners at the corners. And the Blue Jays are waking up. Billy Hamilton now with no one out. Can he keep this going? 3-0's the count. Billy Hamilton walks. And Kevin Biggio will come up to bat now with loaded bases and a chance to really, really blow this game open for us. 2-2's the count on Kevin. Come on, please, please. He gets it up the middle as well. Kevin Biggio scores 1. Is it going to score 2? No, everybody moves along 1. Still loaded bases. Still no one out. We're tied at 3. And Bo Bichette now, who's 0 for 3 today. He first pitch swings as well. And Bo Bichette hits into a double play. Bo! No, he just the 1. They get the out at the plate. But, well, at least it's still loaded bases. And it's Vlad Jr. now. And if he gets onto 1, they're facing another new pitcher now. This guy's ERA is over 5. Come on, Vlad. Full count on Vlad. This is a big, big pitch in this baseball game, isn't it? What's going to happen here? Loaded bases. And they walk in a run. We go ahead. Hamilton comes around. Vlad goes to first. Everybody moves over 1. And Rowdy Tellez now, who's 1 for 3. What can he do? Tellez gets it up the middle as well. And this is going to put us 5-3 up. Everybody again just moves around 1. Still 1 out, still loaded bases. It's 5-3, and Gurriel Jr., who started this innings with a home run, can he get 2 home runs in the innings? That would be something special. Come on. It's another first pitch swing. Oh, and he's hit it. Is it going to get down? No, it's not. Is it deep enough to bring the runner in? We're going for it, and we do get a run across the plate. Bichette comes in to score. It's 6-3, and can Randall Grichuk get himself another hit now and extend this lead even further? 1-2's the count. Grichuk strikes out, but a wonderful, wonderful 7th innings for the Blue Jays. We stretch. In a wonderful position all of a sudden, 6-3 up. Is it Reyes to continue? It is to Santander, who's 1 for 3 today. First pitch swing here. That should be an easy out. Reyes jumps off the mound over to first, and that is 1 away. Reyes now to Austin Hayes, who is 1 for 2 today. Another first pitch swing. Another terrible hit, and that is... Oh no, Tellez has dropped it. This is how it started for us in the top of the innings. And Tellez, it gets past Tellez for the error. Well, there we go, Reyes. You need to respond to that now. It's Diaz who's already hit 1 home run today. 2-1 is the count. That's been popped up. Grishuk's coming in, should make the catch. The runner should stay at second. He does. And that is 2 away. It's Bannon to continue now. He's 1 for 3 today. Another first pitch swing. That's down towards Vlad Jr. He has it over to first. 2 hands, please, Tellez. He makes the play, and that gets us out of the 7th. And we go into the 8th now with a 3-run lead. Derek Fisher to lead us off. 3-1's the count on Derek. Can he get himself on base here? Oh, he's muffed it to second base, and that is 1 away. Maguire now to face another new pitcher. This guy's ERA is 5.30. What can Maguire do with him? It's a lefty, which doesn't really suit Maguire. He's 0-2, and I fear what might be about to happen to Reese here. There it is. He sits down on 3 straight pitches. Brings up Billy Hamilton with 2 out. Not much power here, mate. Maybe bunch yourself on. Do what you can do. He strikes out, and that ends the top of the 8th. And does Reyes continue? He does. To Mancini, who is 1 for 3 today. Don't lose your first batter, man. Come on. He pops it up, and that should be caught out there by Fisher in left field. Hamilton is so quick, isn't he? He's everywhere. But that is 1 away. Freddie Galvis now, who has been the destroyer of the Blue Jays today. 2 for 3. Can Reyes sit him down? 1-2's the count. No, he cannot. It's been popped up, though. And Bo is running straight past Vlad. But it's Vlad that makes the catch for 2 out. Brings up Dickie Urina. What can he do with 2 out? 1 for 3 he is today. 3-1's the count. Reyes loses him. That's unfortunate. And it brings up Audley Rutschman now, who is 1 for 3 today. 2-2's the count. Can we end this? Popped up. Hamilton's coming in. He should make a simple catch. He gets there, and that is the end of the 8th innings. All right, is it going to be up now to Hendricks to come out and close this thing out for us? And he's not been the most reliable. It's Biggio now, 1 for 3 today. 2-2's the count on Biggio. He slaps it to left. What am I saying? Trying to say third base, and that is the first out of the top of the innings. Bo Bichette, who's had a horrible day, 0 for 4. Full count on Bo. What can he do? Bichette, he has looped it into right field, and Bo Bichette has himself a hit. Welcome back from injury, mate. It's about time, and he stands at first, and it's Vlad Jr. now against yet another new pitcher. This guy's ERA is 3.30, so a little bit better. Let's see if Vlad can get a hold of him, though. He has, but he's popped it straight up. Center field is casually walking back and will make a simple catch and keep Bo at second as well. That is 2 away for Rowdy Tellez, who's 2 for 4 today. Mate, 2 out. Just close your eyes. See how hard you can hit it. It gets past him. All right, suddenly now, mate, you want to see if you can get a run for us. See if you can get this thing in the outfield. Rowdy Tellez, full count. He walks. And that's going to bring up Gurrell Jr., who's 1 for 3 today with 2 RBIs already. What can he do? 2-1's the count. He's hit it well. No, he hasn't. He's popped it up. And that'll be caught out there. That will end the 9th. The top of it anyway. And I'm assuming it's going to be Hendricks to come out. It is Liam Hendricks to come out, our big Australian, and try and close this mofo out for us. Come on, Hendo. First pitch action. Well, at least he's not going to walk him. Come on. Ground ball there to Tellez. Hendricks goes over. That's 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Like the efficiency. It brings up Anthony Santander, who's 1 for 4 today. Hendo, more first pitch action. Oh, that's a little bit less good. Hamilton's going back, but it's gone. It's 6-4. And is Liam Hendricks going to let us down a little bit here? 446 feet. He did not miss that, did he? And Austin Hayes now comes in. 1 for 3 today. 0-2's the count. Sitting down, Hendo. He does. Excellent stuff, Liam. All right, that's 2 away. We've still got a 2-run lead. It's Diaz to the plate. Just don't walk him. Just don't walk him, mate. He hasn't walked him. He has put him on base, though. And that brings the tying run to the plate. It's never easy, is it? Come on, Hendricks. Let's end this now, please. It's Bannon to the plate. 1 for 4 today. First pitch swing. That's been well hit as well. That gets down into left field, and suddenly the go-ahead run is at the plate. And Hendricks, you really got to do better closing out these games. It's Mancini who's 1 for 4 today. 2-2's the count. 2 out, 2 on. Strikes him out, and the Blue Jays win. Go on, boys. So there we go. We only needed to bat for 1 innings to get that job done, but we continue to sit nicely at the top of the division. Just a half a game back, though. I think we have a game in hand, don't we? So technically, we could actually go in. It would be joint with them if we were to win that game we do have in hand. But we haven't won it yet, so we don't want to count chickens. But we're in a really, really good spot. It's a good win there against the Orioles. And yeah, everything is just coming up Blue Jays right now, which is excellent. That's it for today though, guys. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we'll be back next time for the All-Star Game. A quick update on the voting. And you can see here we do still have, say we're back for the All-Star Game, we'll be back for the game after the All-Star Game, so at the Pittsburgh Pirates got there in the end. Maguire is still third in the voting for catchers. We still have Vlad Jr. top of the voting for third baseman. If he doesn't go to the All-Star Game, it will be a travesty. And was there anybody else? I think we had other people, didn't we? No left fields, no outfielders for us. Starting pitching, we still have Nate Pearson there. He should go to the All-Star. He didn't go last year, did he? So he should get a first call up for the All-Star Game, and it would be very, very well deserved as well. And we also have Joe Kelly and Helsley as well in the top of the voting for the All-Star Game. So we should have a few All-Stars, and we'll find out exactly who they are next time, as I said, and we'll come back for the first game here at the Pittsburgh Pirates as well. But that's all for next time, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.